Testing, testing, testing. Testing. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Is anyone in the chat? Okay, perfect. You can hear me, Bobam. Hello, hello, Raiders. Welcome. Here's Peter to the dumbest thing that I'm doing. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pixie. My Nightbot is new and dumb. I'm going to very quickly fix that because it should not be pissing people off who are coming in and giving me stuff. Welcome. My name is M Park, also known as Ad Hoc Games or Matt. I am a very new streamer, as in this is going to be my second stream ever. I am disabling the protections for excess caps, emotes, symbols, repetitions, and links. I apologize. I appreciate everybody coming in. Genuinely, this is going to be fascinating. Right now, I have Isaac up because that's what I played last. I am happy to play anything else that I have if people are interested in something else. So, are people interested in Isaac? Are people interested in something else that I could play? I could even try to throw up something like a Jackbox. Oh yes, please. If you are on a raid, I am, like I said, a very new Twitch streamer. I would greatly appreciate anyone who wants to follow, follow, but also refresh, because I need those views if I ever want to make affiliates. So with the that underway, let's run some Isaac. Well, let's hope. There we go. Yeah, let's see me humiliate Peter. That doesn't seem like it's going to happen terribly. So I have an off-brand gamepad, so sometimes it likes to yell at me for that. For people who are not any kind of Isaac streamer, The Binding of Isaac, as Peter pointed out for us earlier, is essentially a roguelike or roguelite. Don't at me with the difference, but a roguelike or roguelite game that is kind of horror related. It is content warning for abuse and grossness. It is set very much up like the first Legend of Zelda game, where you go into a room. I'm going to fix that lag. You go into a room, there are enemies in the room, the doors are closed, and there is nothing you can do except either fight or bomb your way out. The developers have largely said that it is all of the different personas that you can, damn spider, that you can adopt in the game are related to Isaac's terrible trauma. So, again, I don't want that one. Content warning if you are bothered by kind of grossness or horrible monsters or by implied or less than implied abuse. This is probably not the game for you. It is all done up in this cartoony style, but it is still pretty terrible stuff. So the character that I'm running right now is called Magdalene. It's a robe life. Yep, it is the life of a robe. And one of the reasons why I like to run her is because I'm bad at the game, and she starts with additional life, and she also starts with an item that lets her regain some life every so many rooms that she has cleared. To tell you a little bit about myself, as my helpful Nightbot said, I'm called Ad Hoc because the original plan for this was that I would be playing games with no foreknowledge, so everything was ad hoc. I am a lawyer, a writer, and a podcaster living in the middle of the country. I answer legal questions. Well, God, I hate the widow. I answer legal questions on stream, as long as they are theoretical legal questions, not, hey, I'm in jail, can you get me out legal questions, because that sucks. Yes, I am a podcaster. I have the Ad Hoc podcast, and I appear periodically on other people's podcasts. I was just interviewed today, actually, for a Scottish podcast about American politics, where I talked about the impeachment. I also previously ran a podcast with some friends of mine about, ooh, I like that, thank you, about writing. I believe if I go over here and I do this, you can see my podcast there. See, I'm looking much more competent now. When I was streaming earlier, my bot was down. No, not Kansas. Although I have previously lived in Kansas. And not that anyone should, but if anyone is interested, God damn it. I thought I had that set up. Thanks, Nightbot. Oh well. You can tip me, it's in my bio. I just got that set up. I'm very proud of it. Yes, I always want tips on how to beat Isaac. Isaac is actually specifically in my spoilers bot as... See, I look all quasi-professional because I have a bot, but then I screw it up by miswriting the links. So, Bobam, yes. Oh, I got cursed. I missed it while I was talking. I would love to get some tips and tricks if anyone knows how to do this better than I do, because I'm not great at it. And this is one of the games that I plan on running that I don't care about spoilers. I have beaten Mom. I have beaten Mom's Heart twice. Yep, that's the best tip. I have not gone further than beating Mom's Heart twice. I hate being cursed. I hate being cursed. I hate being cursed. Peter gave me a very good tip earlier about how to force pin into some pretty easy RNG, or an easy pattern. So thank you to Here's Peter for telling me how to beat this wormy boy. So Pixie, if you're still in the chat, you were streaming Life is Strange? Or if any of Pixie's chat is still in the chat. I am up late. I had an opportunity to keep a stream going when some other people went to bed, and I decided that I was going to do it. Welcome, Miss Roll. Yes, Life is Strange to Peter, and now we'll never know how. Or Life is Strange is also important to me, largely because it made me very mad. Yes, I will suffer for it tomorrow, but in the meantime, I am very happy to have you all here and an opportunity to do a little bit more streaming. Also, because I didn't realize that if you don't tell Twitch to record your stuff, it just goes away into the void. So I lost my first ever stream. Oh, God damn it. I could suck less. Or maybe not. Nope. Yeah, I don't want to spoil Life is Strange for anybody who... Oh, and let me do one thing real quick. I forgot to do it because I'm real dumb. Where is that name? Pixie Punch Pie. Let's do shout out Pixie Punch Pie. And shout out, here's Peter. Listen, if Suze wants to be a mod in my stream, I will happily make them a mod. The game should be having some audio. I don't know why it's not having any. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Is that doing anything? How about that? Is that doing anything? Well, all right. Let me something up real quick. How is that? Is that hearing anything? Oh God, is it echoing really badly? Okay. Is that better? All right, let's try this. How is that? Did that get any better? Okay. I have no idea why the desktop audio is not coming through. Let me... See, this is what I get for starting kind of randomly. And where'd my pretzel rocks go? All right, how about that? There, all right. I have turned on some music successfully, at least. I don't know why. It... All right, how's that? Is that any better? Okay. Yeah, I need to, There, that should help it. Thank you guys for your patience. Again, my Isaac died. Very new to this. Very, very new to this. Oh, and there we go, and now I have audio from the game. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so back to Isaac. So if you came in with Pixie, how far are they in the game? How far did they get in Binding of Isaac? Or not Binding of Isaac. How far did they get in... Oh, I already did this room, darn it. How far did they get in Life is Strange? Night Loxley, thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who decided to come out for this weird little late night stream. So thank you so much, Echo. Yep, this is M Park. This is what I look like and what I sound like. I can't stand what I look like or sound. Oh God, these guys. I can't stand what I look like or sound like, so I'm constantly amazed anybody else can. Oh, I have opinions, J-Dub. I have, yeah, Dondarf, that's true. I got rid of the Echo. That's sad. I like Echo. I have opinions about Life is Strange, for sure. I just want to make sure that I'm not spoiling it for anybody. So, is there anybody still in the chat who does not want any Life is Strange spoilers? Bobam, you can stay. I don't have to talk about it. So I can talk about it abstracted. I've only played one. I hate you. Oh, yeah. I would have to have opinions. I am a attorney. Oh, God. Money. Yeah. Well, I'm supposed to be in that meeting at 1 and, you know, be an attorney all day, but here I am doing this instead. So, my problem with Life is Strange fundamentally just comes down to the fact that I do not believe that it lived up. Again, like we were talking about earlier with Voyager. Don't tell me a game is one thing and then have it actually be another. Like, and not... I'm trying to keep it abstracted for you both, Aaron. Life is Strange promised me a bill of goods. Darn it. I am gonna die on this run. Oh, and I just did. I made it so much later. Yeah, Star Trek Voyager. I ranted about Star Trek Voyager earlier because Noodly Wisdom set me on that. Fundamentally, Life is Strange. Well, more... It's not even in a narrative sense, Dondarf. It's in a gameplay sense. What it comes down to me, that thing that some game developers really don't like to talk about, ludonarrative dissonance. In that I was told I had a game that was giving me X. And in the end, X didn't mean anything. Now, I've only played Life is Strange 1. I have not played Before the Storm. I have not played Life is Strange 2. See, I love ludonarrative dissonance too because it, to me, is an incredibly interesting... it's an incredibly interesting part of game design. And it's something that doesn't come up as much in other areas, right? Like, there's... cinematronarrative dissonance is less of a thing than ludonarrative dissonance. I think it is something that is particularly prone to interactive media, because interactive media is much more set up. The gameplay mechanics are much more firm than cinematic. Oh god, I want that heart so bad, and I wasted a bomb. Let me see if I can find it. Because it is a game, the rules of the game have so much more of an impact on... There's a lot of coins. On what's going on than the quote-unquote rules of cinematography. Yeah, interactivity adds a third element that is not present in other media, and I really appreciate it. For me, J-Dubs, it's one of those ones where I guess I'm just going to have to hope I get a bomb off the boss. Well, sure they have Bobam, but chess doesn't have a narrative. Backgammon doesn't have a narrative. It is the hi Larry, you poop monster. It is the combination of wanting to have both gameplay and a narrative that leads to the problems. And it's by no means just video games. Role-playing games can certainly have, and I could come up with a couple of examples that do have ludonarrative dissonance. I think one that frequently, I think, has some elements of ludonarrative dissonance is Monster of the Week, a Powered by the Apocalypse system. Where, the reason why I say that Monster of the Week has a ludonarrative dissonance problem is because the narrative of Monster of the Week is absolutely set up where you are supposed to be the Winchesters, or Buffy, or something like that. But fundamentally, you have a much greater chance of not succeeding or outright failing than you do of succeeding. And so the narrative is that you are, yes, a beleaguered monster hunter, but still functionally a hero. And yet the dice force you into, more often than not, unheroic situations because... oh, I hate these rooms. Yeah, Buffy kills the monster once per episode, but she doesn't normally, go butt over tea kettle on the way, right? She has a pretty reasonable, I'm gonna do what Peter taught me. God darn it. Well, is it Bobam? Or is it also, a 7 to 9 roll is a mixed success. So that means that these heroic or quasi-heroic characters are still only outright succeeding every a third of the time. And I don't feel like that's necessarily the theme that they came up with. I will absolutely look that up, because that is interesting to me. The best example of ludonarrative dissonance that I think exists in games, and I call it the best example for a reason, is Spec Ops: The Line. Because Spec Ops: The Line was a game that decided ludonarrative dissonance was the point. Spec Ops: The Line is one of my favorite video games ever made, because it set out right from Jump Street to be like, hey, video games, the ludo part of the ludonarrative dissonance, are messed up. And this is oddly appropriate royalty-free jams for this game. Ludonarrative dissonance is the point, and we're going to lean into it, and we're going to make... I wish I had a key. we're going to lean into it and we're going to make it meaningful. And in doing so, we're going to punch you right in your heart and your dick and your heart's dick. Oh. J-Dubs, it didn't bother me, honestly. Peter is objectively a way better Binding of Isaac player than I am. I can kind of beat Mom's heart on normal. Peter can rock through the game on give me a bomb! He refuses. Hey, bombs! On hard. So, I did not take offense at it. I got what he was going for. I think I'll keep this. Oh, well, alright. That was wasted. So I did not feel bad about it. Ooh, that's fascinating. Oh, I was gonna do something. I was gonna do something with the stream, and I just forgot what it was. Oh well. It will either come back to me, or it won't. So no, I absolutely Spec Ops: The Line is one of the greatest video games ever made, and it is probably Dondarf. It's a messed up game. Oh, hi, Raph. So I asked this of Peter earlier. Is Wrath just a complete idiot? And he said, yeah, pretty much. Wrath is easy to beat. Because the problem is Wrath launches bombs, and then Wrath runs right into the bombs. He's not a bright boy. Holy God, that's a lot of bombs. Yeah, no, I think it was Noodly who pointed out that, yeah, it's Wrath, not Brilliance. By the way, my current two mods are Mikey and Noodly. Anyone who really knows like Nightbot or chat commands and wants to volunteer to be a mod, I will love you forever. If anybody wants to hop on that. Owie! I hate you, big bats. Oh, come on, just... Is that you volunteer? Oh, is that you volunteering, J-Dubs? Because I will do that right now. Oh, I was gonna say, I do have a basic quote bot. And I'm trying to remember what my commands are. Okay. It is, I should make this a timer. I like, no, don't mod me, I can barely, oh, right, Yeah, we are all learning this. Yeah, I'm trying to change it, man. There we go. I also got it through OBS. I can unmod you, J-Dubs. Just tell me what you want, brother. Well, Mikey, I already did it. Suspiciously easy. Keys. Yeah, I'll just make everyone a mod. Nothing can possibly go wrong there. Well, J-Dubs, if you don't want to be a mod, let me know, but... What the hell? Oh, I'm taking that. Alright, in return for doing nothing with the power, if I have Nightbot questions, can you help me with them? That's fine. I appreciate that, Darf. I get... And... Coming from an... Well, then I'll unmod you, J-Dub! Alright, I'm gonna focus on this stupid room. Hold on. I was gonna say, I'm not sure I expected J-Dubs to get the shortest mod ever, but alright. I loaned you the sword for a little bit, buddy. I want to clear 2 more. Do I have more rooms to clear? I'm glad it felt good, man. Like I said, happy to give it back anytime. Woo! Key for a key. Oh, I'm not gonna get to use it. Okay, hold on. This song sucks. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, man, if while we are doing all the things you study the blade. Also, if you I mean it doesn't have to be Nightbot. If you will do modly things, then I am happy to give it back. And Mikey, what's no? Oh, alright. So, one thing I can talk about now that Peter's not here because he refuses to learn anything about it. Who in the chat is a fan of Blaseball? Because some stuff went down today. Mikey. Oh, I hate this. One of the nice things about the Isaac bosses is that they're balanced enough that they won't ever create an entire room you can't be in, but that doesn't mean they have to give you a lot of room to stand, and this guy isn't even the worst. Ow, you douche. Oh, I'm sorry that it overwhelms you. If it helps, there were 4 new teams added today. It's easy to get on the ground floor with a team that's never done anything. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! No, Mikey, once it's gone, it's gone. Well, 3 plus the return of crabs, yeah. It is also apparent how much better I was doing earlier when I was more well rested. No, J-Dubs, he just reminds me that I live with him. Oh, Mizroll, yeah, the Breath Mints have had a real interesting season so far. Meanwhile, my firefighters are doing what they always do, which is being religiously opposed to party time. Even though... Ow. No, that's bad. Even though we desperately need it because Declan Suzanne just lost basically all of his stars. We now have a dude who has no stars in Blaze running. And only 1 in hitting, and that's not great. But the firefighters are hard workers. You wouldn't be a firefighter if you weren't a hard worker, so they are morally opposed to spending any time at in party time. Maybe. I mean, I will admit that being born and raised in Colorado, I have it easy because my answer to what sports or splorts team do you follow is generally, I follow whatever the Colorado team is. So I know the Rockies, but not so much the Rays. Although, didn't the Rays win this year? Ding. So those white hearts, if you have replaced, they essentially replace half, oh, they lost at the World Series. Sorry. The white hearts replace half a red heart, and if you have it at the end of the level, it becomes a whole nother red heart. Oh, I hate it. I mean, that sounds legit. Alright, I gotta remember that room to come back and bomb if I get bombs. Yeah, big Todd Helton fan. What's interesting is that my relationship with the Rockies is that when they started, and I want to say '93, my dad was a decent mid-level executive at the phone company, and so we got to go to the inaugural game of the Rockies that they lost hilariously badly. And we should have known they were going to lose hilariously badly, because when my dad goes to a sports game, when my dad goes to a sports game, they lose. Invariably. We were watching the, 1996 Olympics, the one where the women's gymnastics team won for the first time in a million years, and Carrie Strug got injured. And I understand that since this is Twitch, I'm revealing that I am older than some people here, and that, my own death is coming. But so we're watching the 1996 Summer Olympics, and my dad looks at the team that is doing so well, and they say, and he looks at the screen, and I remember it distinctly. He says, he says, the only way we could lose this is if she falls on her butt twice. And Dominique Moceanu then proceeded to fall on her butt twice, necessitating Carrie Strug to come out, and I always forget the blighted open to do that. Necessitating Carrie Strug to come out and have to land a vault on an injured ankle. So we always said that my dad was the worst jinx in sports, and that if he really loved the team, he should stop watching them. Oh, thank you, J-Dubs. I don't know if you mean in Isaac or in streaming, but I'll assume both, because that makes me happy. Okay, hold on, because I actually kind of like this song and I want to give it a thumbs up. So I am using a royalty-free jams website called Pretzel Rocks, as you can tell from the posting in the chat. I like it. I think it's got pretty good music. I tried to tell Peter about it, but I'm not sure he saw the comment. Whee! It's a me, Mario! Those the doors with spikes, you can go through and they will and a key, and they will sometimes have good things, but the problem is you have to pay in flesh. Hi, Mikey. You have to pay in flesh going in and out. It's a full heart, and of course there is no guarantee that it will be worth it. I've got the hearts that I could do it right now, but I don't want it. I like my hearts. Yeah, I think given that Twitch wouldn't let completely ban the Honey Pop games, I don't think they're going to let you get away with that. And also, I should probably set this as a mature channel if we're going to be talking about that kind of stuff. Is Peter set as a mature channel? Alright, then I will be setting this as a mature channel. Good job shooting a lot of mushrooms there, Matt. Ugh! You really showed those mushrooms who's the boss. And it's the mushrooms. Yeah, bud! A little bit! Also because I have a... Oh, God. I have a filthy mouth and I have a difficult time... I have a difficult time keeping myself from talking about it. It is the most family-friendly, yes. Yeah. Oh, right, the Hollow, Larry Jr. on steroids. So one of the things the game does really well as well is bosses that you get to know, getting to know you, will also come back later in even more horrifying forms. Screw you. So this, for example, is the horrifying form of the Jerry Jr. that I saw earlier. Mikey. You realize they can read the chat later, right? Like, the chat persists in future viewings.
Justice.
Mikey, freedom of speech means you can say. It doesn't necessarily mean you should say. Oh god, why did I... this was dumb. I thought I left some treasure in here, and here I am fighting more dudes. This was stupid. I'm a stupid boy. I'm a stupid person. Why am I such a stupid idiot? Oh, I only have... Oh, well. Oh. What?! Thanks, I hate it. You know what, I'm just gonna take my ill-begotten gains and get the heck out of here.
What do you say when you need the truth? What do you say when you can't get through now? What does it take for the heart to choose? What does it take to survive with you?
So, for those of you that aren't, anyone who isn't aware, Mikey and Noodly Wisdom and I all live together. So I'm wondering, hey Mikey, could you hear that scream from upstairs? Because I suspect the answer is yes. If there's one thing we know about Mikey, it's he is ready with incest porn opinions. Thankfully, I don't think any of his family knows how ready he is with those opinions. And now I don't have the key because that didn't create a bridge like it should have. Isaac, you bastard. Alright. Oh, these boys. Ooh. So, one of the things about these boys is that they will deteriorate into pudding pops. And if you don't destroy the pudding pops, or whatever it is, they will regenerate. Although I think they get easier each time. Oh, come on, you little jerk. I'll stand over you and keep putting tears into your corpse. Yeah, chat delay, I told Peter this earlier, chat delay is a lot weirder to experience from this end than the other end. Whee! wee, wee, wee. Oh. So the problem with the husk is that he creates an army of little jerks. And that makes it hard because he's a dickbag. I've got a lot of health going into some of the lower levels. But I don't have a lot of beneficial items. And that sucks. Ow. Gah! I don't know why, but the bone guys, it's just like I watch the bones coming right into my face. Oh, these guys I hate. Yeah, these guys ejaculate monsters, and it's horrible. And yet they're the best form of this enemy because they get worse. Somebody should quote that.
Range down.
Oh, balls! So these guys, the hearts, I have to kill the hearts, and the mask guys are tied to the hearts. And the mask guys I can't hurt. Ow. Also, I'm very stupid. No, I didn't fall to my death. Well, there. I just walked you through it, J-Dubs. Oh, the screaming baby things. Oh, the screaming baby things. Oh, the screaming baby things. So one of the problems with the Magdalene is she's slow. She is actually slower than most other characters. And so she will get hit. Yeah, it's a different game since J-Dub was in the mod business. Oh, yikes. So many little spiders. Come on. Oh yeah, see, this is the much worse version. Oh, thanks. I hate it. The entire tagline of Binding of Isaac is, thanks, I hate it. Yeah, shut up, jackass. Yeah, and this is, remember those small, dick. Remember the small enemies that were the heart and mask? Well, now it comes in, oh, you jerk. Now it comes in big form. As above, so below me. And I can only hit them from an oblique angle on the side or behind them. Now. Oh, Dondarf, that's one of my favorite Pokemon. Oh, must be a mother. I thought you said, of his mother, and I thought you were making a Pokemon joke. In other words, I'm a big nerd. I have not gotten a single attack up item, and I hate it. Oh, come on. You can tell it's late. I'm... Okay. So, I think I'm gonna ride this out until about, until I've been streaming for an hour, and then I will send this raid off to somewhere else. I have to go to bed. Thank you all for coming along on this silly late night journey. Who should we raid? I'm glad you enjoyed it, Dondarf. I'm going to try to do more of this. I hope that people enjoy it, and I will be happy to do more of it for people that enjoy it. Like I said, I am going to be streaming... Yeah, give me options, J-Dubs. My current schedule is that I will be streaming Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, as a former mod. You're the only former mod of the channel, as a matter of fact. I'll be streaming Persona 4 Golden this Saturday from noon to 4 or 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please come back and join me again. This was a lot of fun. Ooh, alright. I will set up a raid to Catsworth. I'm going to give it enough time that this will hit an hour. Thank you all so much. Anyone who followed. Last Pen Fighter, Bat Bite, Pixie Punch Pie, Loxley, Dondarf. Thank you so much for your follows. Before you go, if anyone isn't following and would like to, I am trying to hit 50 follows because that will help get me to affiliate. If you want to follow, I would greatly appreciate it. If you don't want to follow, I understand it. What should we shout when we are going into Catsworth's channel? Oh, I'm going to hit... Hold on. That went way faster than I expected it to. So we need something to shout as we go into Catsworth's channel. Any ideas? Last time we did Resistance is Futile. Okay. All right, everyone. Oh, well, J-Dubs, sorry. What are your options? I'm sorry, J-Dub. I am easily distracted at 2:15 in the morning. What were your suggestions? Alright. I'm sorry, J-Dub. Next time you get to pick, buddy. Alright, so we'll... awesome. Maybe and I look forward to it. Thank you so much. Everybody, when we hit Catsworth's channel, please shout, hit that like and subscribe button.
Whoops. But it's a weekly pass list, so. The lights drive and our games. Welcome, thanks so much for the rain. Oh, I can't even pick that up. No problem, good evening. Hey, J-Dubs, thank you so much for following. Cool. Don't go to sleep. Oh, I have no idea what I was doing in there. Also, I'm still really happy with this cool shirt. Is that like... What is going on? Is it a snail? Is it an astronaut? I don't know, but it's cool.
Oh yeah, this is
astronaut. Oh yeah, this is
tin. Oh, I need so much stuff. So I could make the pipes.
Or tin.
And
I
make
need so much stuff.
two bronze
I can
bars.
make the pipes. And I can make.
This third person Stardew. Something like that. This is my first time playing it. It seems pretty neat. Hey, and thank you for the follow at Hot Games at Parks. Oh, who should we? We still have 2 people to meet. Okay, one down here, and there's a request for me. I made this new sword and everything, and there weren't even any monsters in there. Hello, the farmer.
Hey, neighbor, do you have a minute? I've been meaning to talk to you.
Good thing, you have a good night.
Sure, what's up? I just got a new tractor, all the way from Thailand. It's a box that can be used to cultivate crops. People in Thailand have been using it for a while now, and it's supposedly great. Can you build it and test it out for me? If it works as advertised, I'll order a few more off of you. How about it?
Okay.
Thank you. Here's the craft recipe. And here are a few seeds to plant. If you want more seeds, you can buy them from my granny's shop. Try growing them to maturity and show me the harvest.
Okay. So now we'll be able to start our own farming stuff, I think. I don't think that's our Emily. Chicken! I can pick up the chicken! Duck. Look at this. No! Ow! Ow! Oh, no, they don't like it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hello, nice to meet you. If you have any need for food items or seeds, you come right on by, you hear? Let me give you something as a welcome gift.
Milk. I just want. Why can't I pet them? No! Look at this duck.
That's not
Look at this duck. Alright, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Okay, so bridge to Ender Island. And then maybe back into the ruins, I guess? We could also try building that lantern. I need more. I need hardwood.
Maybe.
Look at hardwood. I have a maybe from the bigger trees. Bomb. What's this? This is regular. This is regular. What about this one? Also just regular. Where do we get hardwood? Ooh, is that hardwood? No, it's really. Maybe there's rocks. Oh, that's too big. This rock's smaller. Smaller rock. Donk. 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 Oh, I missed. Maybe I just go mine out the whole, the whole ruins. I get hardwood from these. Now I'm just regular wood. Just a whole bunch of dang old regular wood. I should build another box. Absolutely not being any sort of organized. Okay. First, let's. That. Sap. Oh, this is. It's not even that much stamina. We might as well do this. One stamina. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered